Hey everybody, and we are live tonight. It is Tuesday night, and thank you so much for joining us. I know that there are lots of things that you could be doing this evening, and you're taking time out of your day to meet with us here at Team WUKAR. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Carla Silver. Just a tiny bit about me. I have been 20 years in corporate America. I was in the tech industry when it blew up in 2002, and shortly after that was when I decided I was done. And I decided that I was going to go out, be an entrepreneur, and work for myself. And I am very proud to say that I have been gainfully unemployed now for over a decade, since 2002. My last job I started was in 1996, so it's been a good long time. And I just want to thank you for joining us today. I have a tremendous co-host with us, and even more so, I just want to go through a couple of things, do's and don'ts, I suppose, for those of you that are on the webinar tonight. Who this is for. This is for people that are looking for a real opportunity to work with real leaders, a global billion-dollar publicly traded company, a team of very, very professional and amazingly successful leaders. What this isn't for is anyone that's on this line that might be looking for some sort of get rich quick, unicorns dropping leprechauns into your bank account with gold bullion and all other good stuff. If that is you, then definitely go do something else online.
I gotta go.
Yeah, I know. This is one of the biggest things that I personally have ever been involved in. I've had the privilege of building two billion-dollar companies as an employee. I was employee number 24 at a small company, and I'm going to give away my age, a small company called MTV back in the 80s, and we all know what happened with that. And then second, I had the opportunity to build one of the biggest search engines in the world from 96 to 2002 when the dot-com industry blew up, and that went from zero to a couple $1 billion. And you know, you just know it because you know it if you've ever been involved in something that is has that same feeling, that same vibe, that same momentum. You know when it's happening again, and it's happening again here right now. Now the cool thing is there's a big difference between being an employee at an extraordinarily successful company and being an entrepreneur that actually helps build that. The rewards are tenfold. And I must also apologize. I have house guests today, so I'm coming at you from an extra bedroom in my house. So
she just woke up.
I just woke up, so pardon the backdrop. There's nothing I could do about that, but I am grateful for being here with you today. We're going to go through a couple of things, or everything that you need to know. We're going to talk about on our Hangout tonight, from the product to the innovative marketing overlay that we've put on this e-commerce play, to what it takes to get started, what you do on a daily basis, what the business model looks like, what are the perks involved, what are your rewards for getting started tonight, etc. This is a very, very young group. The whole group has been together now. I think we're pushing maybe a whole 8 weeks. So a lot of very special things have happened. During those 8 weeks, we made a very, very rough video on, I think it was August 23rd, I believe it was, August 23rd, for some of the heavy hitters in the internet marketing and entrepreneur and affiliate marketing and network marketing industry. And our team has done 4 million, and this might be even bigger now, but the last number that I heard was $4 million in business as a result of that very, very rough, unscripted, unfinished video. And that tells me something, and it should tell you something too, that there's something magical happening. So definitely you're going to want to turn off your Facebook. You're going to want to grab a pen and a piece of paper. You're going to want to take some notes because we're going to go through quite a lot of information this evening, but it's designed to get you 100% of the overview of exactly what's happening here with Team WUKAR. And by the way, if you're wondering, everybody, my co-host Tracy, which I'm going to introduce you into in a second. We're fired up. You can obviously tell, but I'm going to do my best to give you the best information. I know Tracy is too. You might not sleep as a result of what you're going to hear tonight. I know that when I grasped the enormity, the scale, the sheer scope of what we're doing here, I've had very, very, very little sleep over the last 2 months. So with that said, a couple of things that are really important when you're looking at a new opportunity, right? You want to look, what is the product? Who is the leadership? What is the business model? What is it makes this particular opportunity different than any other opportunity? What are my particular rewards? How fast can I get those rewards? And are you going to help me? Is there training? Is it something that I can do? And most importantly, can I meet my financial goals? We're going to talk about all of that tonight. So with that said, to talk about the product first, what I'd like to do is introduce my co-host for this evening. He's going to show you. Oh, by the way, before I do that, Team WUKAR, I might as well explain what that is up front because Tracy's going to show you his shirt. Team WUKAR is the organization that we've all affiliated ourselves with. Team WUKAR stands for Wake Up, Kick Ass, and Repeat. And I'd say that there's about 2,000 people now so far that are doing exactly that. And we're experiencing results in our team and that we've never, ever, ever experienced before in any organization, including the $2 billion companies that I had the great good fortune to be affiliated with as an employee. So, Tracy, take it away, sir.
Okay, I think I'm going to get an echo from you until you put your headphones on. Oh, or mute. That works too. That is just weird. Okay, sorry I lost the screen for a second. Something just turned on by itself. My name is Tracy Stark. A little bit about me. For the last 12 years, I've lived abroad. I used to be a crime reporter for a couple of newspapers in North Carolina, and something about North Carolina, they do some really stupid crimes there. So I started suffering what I call the dumbing, and I just had to get out of there and see the rest of the world. And I went to South Korea for 11 years, and I worked as a newspaper editor for a couple of papers there, paper and a wire service, and then I discovered voice acting, and I realized that you know, I could use my talents of my sexy pipes and work it over there, and I did that for 8 years, and that was when I left an office. 2000, oh boy, what's 14 minus 8? I don't know, something like 2006. I left an office, and I did freelance editing, freelance writing, and voice acting. Eventually, I decided it was time to leave South Korea, so my girlfriend and I bought a house in the south of France. Well, correction, we bought a mortgage in the south of France, and I struggled to move to the south of France for quite a few years. So I stayed in Korea, and she went to France, and I was supporting 2 households. And eventually I got to the south of France, but I had to drop my voice acting career, which was 2/3 of my income. So I was living on 1/3 of my income in the south of France with my 2 big editing gigs. And I decided I'd try a couple of home-based businesses to kind of boost that. So I did skincare first, and that was the most horrible thing because I'm just, I did it in Korea actually. I'm a middle-aged white guy trying to sell skincare to these beautiful, uh, perfect skinned Asian women who look at me and go, why would I want to buy skincare from you? And then I switched to another thing, and I had similar results, horrible, horrible results, like next to zero. I sold my sister a product. So I made $222 off my sister, and she still holds that against me. Then in mid-August, John Lavinia, one of our leaders in this team, uh, started chatting with me, and he said there was something really big going on, and would I be interested in taking a look? And so he sent me to the hangout. Actually, it's the August 14th hangout that um, I think that's the one that made $4 million for this group, and it was three unshaven guys wearing baseball hats talking about this opportunity, and you're like, what is going on here? And it just kept getting better and better. And I tell everyone I show this to, I say, if you make it to 20 minutes, you're not going to stop watching it. You're going to watch the whole thing. And by the time it was over, I was so ready to jump in. And I suffered the problem that a lot of people suffer, is lack of funds. And then another leader approached me a few days later, Tony Rush, and he said, hey, I got something you might be interested in. I was like, is this the same thing John Lavinia is talking about? And he said, yeah, you know about it. And as soon as Tony said it, I was like, you know what? I'm going to skip my mortgage payment if I have to. So what I did is I actually spent my plane ticket money, because I had to leave France because my visa's running out, right? So I spent my plane ticket money, didn't tell my girlfriend, signed up for this thing. The day I signed up, in the first 24 hours, I signed up 3 people. That's how I knew how big it was. Now, I just said, I've never had success in this industry at all, we're speaking of. I think my sister took pity on me. That's why. So I don't even count that. I signed up 3 people my first day. Now I'm a guy who I went through some network marketing, internet marketing training, and it was great. But building a list is costly, and doing all that kind of stuff. And I still had two gigs to take care of every month, and so I couldn't apply the time I needed. And then I jumped into this, and it was just easy. It was like it was instinctive to talk about this program, this opportunity. And what WUKAR offers is like, take an MLM and put it on steroids. I think that's kind of, I don't know, that's the way I picture it. It's like it's the anti-MLM MLM, because the leader of this group, and Carla's going to tell you about him later, does not like MLM. So what makes this special is the product. So I'm going to tell you about the product first of all. Here's what the product is that Doobly offers: cash. Okay, so what's the catch? Everyone says that. Wait, they're offering catch. What's the cash? It's like that old sketch on Saturday Night Live about the change bank. And they say, how do you make money making change for people? They say, volume. Well, it's not like that at all. The cash back is, okay, Doobly has partnered itself with, I think it's 15,000, you can correct me if I'm wrong, worldwide, 15,000 retailers worldwide, 4,000 alone in the US. And what they do is these companies, and these are big companies, these are not just piddly companies, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. These companies say to Doobly, you send us traffic, you send us customers, and we'll give your customers cash back. Not a discount, cash back. So if you go to these sites with a promo code or a coupon code, you still get the cash back. That's the amazing thing. I rented a hotel room, I got a promo code, and I got cash back. So I got the biggest discount I could ever expect. Carla can probably speak to that too, because she went to Dubai, and I think you don't get any like $50 a night hotels in Dubai, do you, Carla? No, I didn't think so. So yeah, so cashback is the product. Let me just go to the website and show you. All right. So this is to show you the website. I got a screen share. There we go. Sometimes technology catches me by surprise. Awesome. Okay. So, can you see that, Carla?
Can see it perfectly.
Okay, excellent. Um, so this is Doobly.com. This is where the customer experience begins. Uh, it's so simple. You come to this site, you register for free, and I'm not going to click on the registration. It takes you 2 seconds to register. Maybe I can do that. Yeah, there it is. Create an account, username, email, password, blah, blah, blah. You're done. You're done in 20, 30 seconds. But they've got 3 different levels for the customers. So when you register for free, you're getting uh, just the low end of the cash back. Let's look right here. You can see here, I'm pointing at Sam's Club. The free membership, Sam's Club. All right, they're already a discounted place, and they're on Doobly anyway. Free, 1%. If you upgrade to premium, which is $4.95 a month, sorry, I forgot that, 5%. And VIP, 7%. So, and that goes across the board. Premium is 4% higher than free, and VIP is 2% higher than premium, so 6% higher than free. This stuff adds up. Let me show you how it adds up. How much cash back can you earn this year? Let's see. I'm going to travel. I'm going to go back to France maybe for Christmas. We get a plane ticket. Well, let's say my girlfriend and I are going to go back to France. Plane tickets. Say, okay, there you go, 3,700. I'm going to take her shopping for Christmas. Let's just even, well, I'm just talking about, okay, let's do the whole year. How much shopping do we do online? A little past the middle there. And utilities, this is stuff like cell phone, insurance. You can get all kinds of things on Doobly. Let's just put it at the low end. All right. So as a VIP customer, look at this right here, $1,000 a year cash back. A little bit of travel, a little bit of shopping. Yeah, we'll move the travel down a little bit. And premium, $800, still worth it. Free, $425. So if somebody comes on here, joins, they're going to make money. They're going to get money back. And within a few months, if they join a VIP, they're going to get all their money back. They're going to get that and then some. A lot of the people on this team, on Team WUKAR, have already made like $1,000 back. Just the trip to Dubai. These guys who went to Dubai made a ton of money back already. So their $99 on a VIP was just nothing. It's like a Costco membership, but 4,000 times better because it's 4,000 retailers in the US. That's just the US. Okay, so here's how it works. You join, you sign up, and then there's a toolbar that you download, which shows up after you sign up. And let's go to do a search here. This is how great Doobly is. I set this up in advance because I knew that my screen sharing ability was going to be a little lacking. Snowboards. It's wintertime. It's heading towards wintertime. I'm in Colorado right now. So I might go snowboarding this year. I typed in snowboards, I hit enter, and look what happens. Doobly has hijacked the search results on Google. With Google's blessing, there it is. Snowboards at backcountry.com, 11.2% cash back. Pretty good. Oh, look, this is even better. 12.5% cash back, thehouse.com, board shop, 11.2% cash back. Not into snowboarding? Let me reframe this right here. I was talking to my girlfriend about this earlier, and she said, she's in France right now, and she said, well, if you're looking for a product, you have to look up the store on Doobly, don't you? I said, no, you don't. You just do a search, right? So you can do the search for the store. Sierra Trading Post, outdoor stuff, 9.2% cash back. This is amazing. You're going to travel. These travel sites offer a lot back. Hotel booking, right? So I did a search for book a hotel on Aruba, and 7.5% cash back. A little further down, hotels.com, 11.8%. Travelocity, 8%. And one that isn't showing up that I used recently was hotelclub.com. I got 15% cash back. I guess they're not aligned with anybody in Aruba, but that's okay. I'm not in Aruba. What else do I need to say about this customer thing? Well, I do want to say that that with Doobly, the fact that you're getting money off of you're getting cash back from your online shopping, right? Online shopping is not the wave of the future. It's here now. In the U.S. alone, they're expecting this year $250 billion in online shopping. 250 billion. That's the U.S. Right? You add the rest of the world, and we're talking some real money. you add Europe, South America, Asia, Africa. Oh my God, it's through the roof. So what Doobly Network does, and Carla's going to explain this, is give you a way to get a little piece of everybody's cash back from shopping online. If we're talking about $250 billion in a year, and this is just my own personal estimate based on my years that I worked in retail, I'd say a third of that, or more than a third of that, is going to happen during the holiday season. And we are going to be fully ramped up and going nuts with this by early November. And by Cyber Monday, I just can't even describe it. It's just every time I think about this, all I can do is smile, Carla. It's just I don't know. I want to stop this screen share and just tell me if I missed anything right now, and let me just toss it back over to you. I think you're still on mute.
Yeah, I might want to take myself off of mute. The only thing that's really cool for me, and I'll go through this real quickly. Hold on, let me set this up. I'm a brand kind of girl, right? I don't want to have to go to a special mall although we can do that here, right? You can go to, there's a big, huge mall that Doobly.com has available. You can go and shop in the mall at some of the best stores ever. Macy's, Nordstrom's, Best Buy, Apple Store, stores that you and I are all shopping at every day. But I'm kind of a Tide and Crest kind of girl, right? I'm not interested in buying the Ramway soap, just say, right? Or the other diet shake that some other company has, right? This is very, very different than people that are going out and buying things that they don't have to buy or buying at stores that they don't normally shop at. So I'll do a quick screen share, so let me know if you can see my screen.
Thanks.
I'm at a Google search bar. Can you see that?
Not yet.
So I'm just going to, here's the thing, if you go to Best Buy, or let's go to Macy's.
I don't have your screen yet, Carla.
All right, hold on a second. Thank you for letting me know.
And the one thing I forgot to mention is that the cashback appears in your Doobly.com account, in the customer's account. And so you see it there. It appears there a few days after you make your purchase, and then you can transfer it to your bank or to PayPal, or you can get a Doobly MasterCard debit card, so all your cash back can be on hand all the time. So take it away again.
Perfect. So tell me if you can see my screen. It should be a Google screen.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So all I'm doing, whoops, I clicked off. All I'm going to do is go to Macy's.com. And the beautiful thing is as you're doing your shopping, the Doobly toolbar pops down. I don't know if you can see this. Hold on, let me get this so that you can see it. It pops down at the top of your screen. right? So you don't have to even remember that you're a Doobly customer. It says here right at the top of your screen, receive 8% cash back as a registered Doobly member. If you're 2%, you're a free member, 6% as a premium member, and 8% as a VIP member. This, for me, is particularly attractive since, again, I don't want to change my ways, right? If I want to shop at Macy's, I want to go to shop at Macy's. If I want to shop at Best Buy, I want to shop at Best Buy. And so it's incredibly difficult to change your customers' behavior. And your customers' behavior does not have to stop by being taken advantage of this. And I want to reiterate this even more, guys. This is cash back. Tracy did this fantastic job explaining that you can still use your coupons, you can use your discounts off, you can use anything else, but you're still going to receive cash back. Can you see me now? I just want to make sure you can see me now. You'll be able to see. Am I see? Can you see me now? Just want to make sure.
I can see you. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Awesome. Am I
I can only do one thing at a time. It's really bad, but that's how most men are anyway. So.
Crack me up. So here's the deal, right? Who in their right mind wouldn't want to get additional cash back on the things that they're buying already? Like I said, I'm a Tide girl. I'm a Crest. I don't want to change my stuff. But as I'm doing my shopping online, and I'm one of these people, like, you could not get me.
Hey, Carla, I got to interrupt you. I've been informed we're having a technical difficulty, and that the screen is locked on my beautiful face. So
here we'll do.
Click yours.
Got it. So I'm not the person that is going to be going to a store, if I could possibly manage not going to the mall during the holidays. It's just not going to happen.
No.
So that's the beautiful thing that Doobly has here. So, okay, so fine. The product is a product that anybody would take advantage of, right? So what makes what we're doing here at Team WUKAR different than maybe what just Doobly's doing, right? Now, here's a company that's been around for about 10 years. They had a very different business model until the last couple of years. They did a little course correction, and they are beginning to take the world by storm. Oddly enough, they're huge in places like India and the Middle East. They're taking over, beginning to take over Europe. But they have yet to crack the #1 consumer marketplace in the world, and that is the United States. So what are we doing here at Team WUKAR that makes us very different from any other company, any other affiliate marketing, any other franchise, any other brick and mortar business, any other network marketing company? What makes us different? What makes us different is we are executing on an enormous internet marketing play, and we are overlaying our internet marketing play on the e-commerce benefits of Doobly. So what if your potential customers, I'm not talking about current customers, Doobly Toolbar and Doobly Mall customers, I'm not talking about them. What if those customers, while they're shopping online, maybe they're looking to book a hotel in Orlando in the end of October. Maybe they're looking to travel to Miami in August. Maybe they're looking for good rates on a Ritz-Carlton hotel in Chicago. Maybe they're looking for computer components. Right? They're doing their normal shopping that they are going to do online anyway. What if you could be in front of those customers as they're shopping online already, before they've ever heard of Doobly, and you can offer them up to 14%, up to 20%, up to 32%, up to however much cash back on the purchases that they are going to make already. Do you think if they saw your offer, Team WUKAR's offer, the offer here to download the Doobly toolbar immediately and get immediate cash back on top of their coupons, on top of their discounts, on top of everything that they're already going to generate and they're already going to spend online, do you think those customers would sign up for the Doobly toolbar on that instant and become potentially a customer of yours?
It's pretty much a no-brainer, isn't it?
Well, yeah, because your customers are going to do that. So here's the marketing muscle that we have here. Our tech team is led by a gentleman by the name of Matt Trainer. Matt Trainer is a genius internet marketer. He has the ability, he's the guy that big customers go to, big companies go to, and they say, we need 30 million visitors to our website over the next 3 months. Can you do that for us? Yes, we'll pay you millions of dollars to do that. He's the guy that over the last few years, big, huge internet marketers go to and say, I have a product launch. I need 3 million visitors to my website over the next 2 weeks. Can you execute on that for us? He does something that's called optimization. And optimization, I'm going to avoid as much jargon as possible, but optimization is making sure that what that company wants to appear in search results is right there at the top of the search results where people are looking for what they have to sell, right? So Matt Trainer's idea is, why wouldn't we get ourselves in front of as many people that are shopping online as we possibly can right away and be in front of them so that they'll download that toolbar and we get them as a team as customers. So if you think about that and you think about how enormous this task is, right? There are literally hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of searches a day just here in the United States, and this is a global opportunity. Team WUKAR, I just must say, is a global opportunity that is available in New Zealand and Australia and on every single continent in the world. But just let's use the United States as an example, right? What if we can get in front of potentially hundreds of thousands of customers over the next few months, offer them, as a team here, Team WUKAR, offer them the ability to download the toolbar and sign up for free, which, as Tracy just said, is a no-brainer. Why wouldn't we do that? Now, that is a big idea, and it requires a lot of manpower. Matt said very clearly in the original video, if you had the opportunity to see it, that he could hire thousands of individuals to get that done. But what he has done for people like you and me and people that decide to get started with this opportunity tonight, he's made it possible for us. He's hiring us as Team WUKAR to execute on that, and let me show you exactly how that looks. And I got to do a little bit of machinations here with my computer, and I'm going to show you exactly how that looks. So,
while you're setting that up, Carla, you know,
yes.
I've had conversations with people, and just getting through the rotator conversation, and this is without even watching the original Hangout. I've had people. I could almost hear them salivating through the phone, and they just were ready to sign up, and I love it. Just keep going, because this is the part that makes me realize I'm in the right place at the right time.
Okay, so guys, while I'm doing this, I'm going to explain the various ways to make money here too, because it isn't just about the Doobly toolbar, right? And imagine having 10,000 or 1,000 customers in your business, and you're getting a piece of every single penny they spend online, right? I just imagine that. But how does that happen? How is that possible? How can you get those people into your group? Well, Matt is the king of driving traffic, right? He's the king of getting in front of people on the internet that are looking to make purchases, and those people make a decision that they're going to download the Doobly toolbar and they're going to become a customer. So a customer shows up in Team WUKAR, but this is not an opportunity, guys, where rainbows and leprechauns fly through the sky and gold ingots are dropped into your bank account, right? This requires work, right? This is, again, as I said at the beginning of our conversation, this is not for somebody that isn't willing to do work. So Matt has forecasted that very shortly he'll be able to deliver up to and potentially way more than 10,000 Doobly Toolbar customers into our business, into Team WUKAR, every single day. But again, like I said, this requires work, right? There's work to be done. There's videos to be made. There's Google accounts to be signed up for. There's articles to be written. There's all kinds of tasks that are required to get completed in order for us to be in front of these people online, right? He could hire individuals to get those done, but he's hiring us. And what a lucky position we are in. So guess what? You'll have the opportunity to log into your back office and you earn positions on what is called a rotator. And if you think about this is customers, I'm just going to write customers. A rotator, if you think about it, is nothing more than a big wheel. And you complete task, you complete one task. Whoops, that's a task. Forgive me, I have a really crappy cursor here. And you get a spot on that rotator. You complete 10 tasks, and you get 10 spots on that rotator. Now, all of us on the team are completing tasks, and we are earning spots on that rotator. So as customers come in through this big sales funnel, first customer goes to Tracy, the second customer comes to Carla, the third customer goes to you, fourth customer goes to the next person, and around and around and around and around. As this goes, as we have more and more and more work done to optimize our results, and it's just really saving us all having to do marketing, we're just helping. This is a team effort. This will spin faster and faster, maybe 1,000 customers a day, 2,000 customers a day, 10,000 customers a day, 100,000 customers a day, until we have completely and totally saturated that market. Right? So, Tracy, did I miss anything here? Well, this is only one way.
Right, I was going to say that's only one of the rotators, this is so special because I've encountered a lot of people, I don't know if you want to get into this yet, who don't like to sell.
Well, a lot of people don't like to sell, and a lot of people don't like the idea of being involved with a network marketing company. But 100% of the people that have any kind of business mind want to be leveraged and to be as leveraged as they possibly can. And just like I was in corporate America, I built a sales team, and all those people worked and they did what they needed to do. And I either got an override on what they did, or I got bonuses, etc. So building a team is nothing different than what I experienced in corporate America. But just like the sales funnel that we're pouring traffic in and customers are coming out and you are earning your spot for customer, you have the exact same opportunity to participate in people that will build your team. It is no different. This is the next rotator that will be, and you'll be doing the same tasks every day, earning your spot, and you'll be getting leads, customers, and traffic, and to build your team. And I know these are very ugly pictures, guys.
You're as good as any kindergartner I've ever seen.
Thank you so much. And the third way to make money here, which I think is spectacularly attractive, think about what the Doobly Toolbar is, right? It is a way for customers to get money back, right? Money, and it's found money, right? When I made my, I went to Dubai, not just to meet with Matt Trainer, but to meet with the CEO, Michael Hansen of Doobly. I wanted to look into his eyes, right? I wanted to know what the intent and the feeling and the leadership of the company was, because one of the streams of income to me here to me is extraordinarily attractive. A business partner, and I'll give you an example. These are businesses that are looking potentially to white label, and I'll explain what that means. Whoops. To white label the Doobly Toolbar. So I'll give you a personal example. I live in Palm Springs, California, and in Palm Springs, California, a lot of Palm Springs is owned by an Indian tribe, and they have a casino here. That casino only makes money when people are in the casino, right? So what if that casino could offer the Morongo Indian toolbar, instead of it saying Doobly, the Morongo Indian toolbar, offer it as a premium item to the people that come into their casino and spend money at the bar or gambling or spending the night or all the different visiting a show. What if they could offer that for free to their customers, but then have the opportunity to make money from their customers when they're not in the casino? I don't know of any medium-sized business in the world that would say no to that, right? Because every business in the world is looking for ways to generate income from their customers, their patients, the people that go through their doors. They're looking for ways to generate income from them outside of their place of business. And again, it could be a doctor, it could be a casino, it could be an airline, it could be anything.
Can I jump in here for a second, Carmen?
Absolutely.
The partner program, and I know you were going to get to this, but I wanted to personalize this a little bit. The partner program is also for nonprofits, schools, churches, right? So any of these categories that qualify under the nonprofit category, they get it for free. And that is the most brilliant thing. Now here's the personal example I've got for you. My brother has been a volunteer for the Colorado Rocky Mountain Raptor program, helping save birds of prey, for 18 years. He's been going there for 18 years for free. He's been building all the bird cages, the flight cages. He's been getting clawed by eagles. I mean, all this stuff. And I explained this to him. I said, look, you've got a donor base of about 1,000 people. That's what keeps this thing open. They are completely nonprofit. They do an auction once a year, and then they kind of have these sort of what my brother calls the begathon a couple times a year, where they send out emails to their donors, to their list. And I explained the partner program, and I said, Jeff, 18 years you've been doing this. How about you get a little something back, and they get a little something back? So I'm going to sign my brother up as a business associate, and all he cares about doing is getting the partner program for the Raptor Center, putting a little bit of money back in his pocket. He spent thousands of dollars and tens of thousands of hours on this program, and he can get a little something back, and this nonprofit can get a year-round income, and their begathon will be less beggy that it usually is. They'll just be able to, they might even be able to hire one more employee, or expand their services, or just offer more educational programs, things like that they haven't been able to because they're strapped for funds. And the same with schools, with churches. I've got a guy in my group that's going to hit every synagogue in San Francisco. He's sure of himself, and I think he's gonna sign these people up. And what's do you know the percentage offhand that the partners get?
30%.
30%, right? So yeah, so it's a good thing, and it's free for them. So anyway, let me give it back to you.
And it's a beautiful thing too. That's kind of like you said, it's a no-brainer for no profits. But I just hope that you guys realize that this is an enormous internet marketing play overlaid on an enormous e-commerce play. Doobly I mentioned earlier that my husband and I flew to Dubai, and that's something that we want to do. We want to check out the leadership of anything that we're going to be that we're going to put our names to, right? We don't typically move organizations. We don't really. We're two of the focused people you'll probably ever meet. But we wanted to make sure that we were working with the right people. Doobly is a publicly traded company. They're publicly traded on the OTC, and they're looking to make a very, very big move. And I don't know if I can announce any of that here in this particular format, but they're looking to they have yet to really crack the United States market. And I want to remind those of you that are listening in from other countries, it doesn't matter where you're located. You get to crack the U.S. market, the #1 consumer marketplace in the world, right along with us. You get to harvest customers and business associates and partners from our internet marketing efforts simply by contributing your efforts back to the team and completing those tasks on a daily basis. You do not, I want to stress this, if you don't want to talk to your friends and family, you do not have to do that. If you do not want to go out and hand out vouchers for toolbars to the people you know, you don't have to do that. This is way bigger than this.
But you will be talking to your friends and family, won't you?
Well,
I don't know anyone who, they're all like, I don't want to talk to my friends and family. I finished talking to them about this, and they go, I know 3 people that are going to be so interested in this. I got to go tell my mom about this. And I'm like, I thought you didn't want to talk to your friends and family. What's going on?
There's nobody says no to this unless, I don't know, they're a moron, right? Once you understand, and I mean that in the nicest way, once you understand the enormity of what we have on the table here, I know that I haven't slept for weeks and weeks and weeks. My husband and I wake up or go to bed or are up in the middle of the night going, oh my gosh, right? Once you just understand that this is a very, very big play, it is very early in the organization. Our whole team is a whopping 8 weeks old. I've seen, and I will tell you here right now, just a few sentences on the company. As I mentioned before, publicly traded company. They're looking to make it big. The one number that I happen to know, having worked with publicly traded companies that had to report to the street, is customer numbers. Team WUKAR is looking to dump and generate tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of customers into Doobly very, very quickly. It is important that you, if you're looking at this seriously, which I assume if you've made it onto this webinar this long that you are, that you get any and all questions that you might have answered. And I still have a couple more things that I want to go over. But this is a strong company led by extraordinary leaders that have very, very deep pockets. And that number that Michael Hansen is going to report to the street is that customer number. So you and me, I don't know about you, but I am betting on myself here, and I know that any of you listening to my voice can be just as successful as the next person here. So, and I'll just drop a couple of names that are associated here. We have on the board of directors, we have people from Microsoft, we have people from Groupon, we have people from Wall Street. Michael Hansen is a billionaire many times over, based out of Denmark, Dubai, and Fort Lauderdale, I think is the other one. I'm not sure where his other house is, but he's busy promoting the company, and it is an extraordinary leadership that is willing to give Team WUKAR whatever we need to do to take that North American market. Back to you, Tracy.
Yeah, what I was going to say, add to about the customers was that in most of these MLMs or network marketing deals, it's distributor heavy. This is customer heavy, and right now the average distributor, it's customer to distributor ratio of 400 to 1. I think I got that number right. So 400 customers for every distributor. So you and I are distributors, and you think we're going to get 400 customers, Carla?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we're going to change the ratio a little bit, I'm pretty sure. Not a promise, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be changing the ratio. Team WUKAR is going to be, we're going to have our own ratios. And one thing I'm going to add to what you said about the rotator and Matt Trainer's brilliance is, like you said, we've only been around, what, 8 weeks? I've been in this for 6 weeks? 6 weeks. And I've already made sales director, which is pretty awesome. And you hit it really, really fast. This team is going to break every record that Doobly has ever had in its history. And I told my team members this. I said, all of you guys, every single one of you who puts in an effort on the rotator, you're all going to break the previous customer acquisition records that were held before WUKAR existed. Every one of you. It's going to be crazy. Right down to from my youngest member to my oldest member, they're all just going to put in the effort, and they're going to just knock it down. And they're not going to be setting up a table at the county fair, passing out business cards, and trying to get people to sign up. They're not going to be doing this old style, knocking on doors, calling up your grandmother and saying, I know you don't online shop, but you want to sign up for this. They're not going to be, nobody's going to have to do this, and you're still going to break records. Like the story about the guy in Denmark who was passing out cards to sign up for Doobly to his customers, and he still made a ton of money. We're not going to do that. We're gonna go high tech. We're gonna turn the MLM, network marketing, home business, direct sales, affiliate marketing industry on its head, and everyone's going to be looking at us going, how the heck did you do this? So should I talk about a little bit about Matt Trainer and this guy? I cannot wait to meet him and hug him. In Dubai, and I wasn't in Dubai. In Dubai, he was up on stage receiving an award for awesomeness or the fastest growing team or something like it. Do you remember what it was, Carla?
I think that he was receiving his award for making VP in record time.
Okay, so yeah, VP in record time, because he's at the head of our group, and nobody argues that he shouldn't be at the head. Oh my God, if you could give him 2 positions at the head, I would. He was getting an award for the fastest VP in the company, and he had the microphone, and he made an announcement that Jaws hit the floor. And you were there, but I'll describe it, and you can tell me how you reacted. He said, and I'm paraphrasing because I wasn't there, he said, everyone on Team WUKAR, I'm promising you this, I'm pledging this to you. I will not take money out of my personal earnings from Doobly for myself. I will not use my earnings on myself until everyone in Team WUKAR who reaches the rank of sales director or above by November 1st has made $1 million. It
Okay, well, here's the deal, guys. I'll let you regroup, Bud. I love you, Tracy. Here's the deal. There's nobody on this line that's listening to my voice that has ever had anyone make that outrageous and that bold and that commitment to you and your business. Making sales director here is not difficult. It's finding 3 people who find 3 people, that's it. But what is more important is that the leader, the internet marketer that we have that is leading our tech charge, that has already invested millions of dollars into our team, has our back, has your back, right? So I'll just speak for myself. The only thing that my husband and my team are doing right now, and I know every single leader here, the only thing that we're doing is helping every single one of you that is committed. We have just over 3 weeks to get you there. That is committed, that's willing to do the work. And hey, this will take work, right? It'll take maybe you missing some meals, maybe it's not sleeping as much, right? But neither are we. So we're all committed. I know Tracy is, and I know all the rest of the leadership is committed to do whatever we can possibly do to help as many of you reach that benchmark by November 1st. That's the deadline. Because at that point, you're part of this group, and I'll let you get in there again. You're part of this group that has never been seen in the home-based business industry at all.
I joined the group. They call it the it's hard to say, the Millionaire Club, you know, and it's just, I'm so grateful. I'm trying hard to catch myself again, but I joined this after 35 days, right? After a drought in the home-based industry. And we have added people on almost a daily basis to this group. What are we at? 28, 29? We got 3 weeks left. And
100, guys, 2,900.
No, 20, yeah, 28, 29 people that are at sales director or above.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So we've got 3 weeks left, and I told my team that I am going to be their own personal house elf. I am going to do whatever they need for the next 3 weeks to bring as many of them along with me as I can. And you know, I'm doing what I can. And when you said people aren't sleeping, it's had the opposite effect on me, because I'm not worrying about money anymore, and I'm sleeping like a baby every night. I'm just put my head down and I'm out. You know, it's amazing.
Tracy, it's people like you that is the reason that I'm here in the first place. I will be totally honest with everybody that's listening to my voice. I got started here because number one, for the money. I saw an opportunity in front of anybody that puts their head down and their butt up and gets to work to make a multiple 7, 8, 9 figure here. This is a big business, a big, big opportunity. So I have to declare that right in front of you. But the biggest thing for me, I've been in the home-based business industry now for over a decade. I have taught, I have coached, I have given hands up, I've done everything I possibly can to help other people succeed. And it feels crappy, to be honest, when people don't. And I saw an opportunity here where anybody that is willing to roll up their sleeves and get to work, it might not be sexy, right? But we need all kinds of people. We need people that can execute on everything that we need done as a team. But I saw a team effort where my 91-year-old mother-in-law, if she wanted to get started here, could be successful here. I get this question all the time. I don't know a ton of stuff about tech. Can I do this? And the answer is yes. If you know how to turn on your computer, send an email, watch a video that tells you exactly what to click and where, you can do this. And you can be just as successful as the next person. So those two things were extraordinarily powerful for me. And Tracy, you're just a perfect example. I'm not saying that you're a technological moron, but I am saying that you found an opportunity, and we've all found an opportunity where no one says no. So I don't know where you are right now in your life. I don't know if you're like me. When I was in corporate America, I was on a plane every single day. I was living in hotels. I was talking to people and businesses all around the United States and the world. I was never home. I don't know if you're just about to start a family and you desperately want to stay home with your kids. I don't know if your boss is a moron and you just can't stand working with them anymore. I don't know if your company is going through some upheaval and you just don't know if you're going to have a job anymore. I don't know if you've been in home-based business industry and you have struggled for years. I don't know where you are right now. But you're here and you're still listening to our voices right now because you are serious about finding something. So think about this. You have an opportunity in front of you and you have an opportunity to make a decision. You have an opportunity to join one of the most powerful internet marketing teams in the world. And you have the opportunity to be in front of an e-commerce wave that is never going to stop. It's certainly not going to stop anytime soon. We're gonna spend the next 3 years. We're gonna grab 100% of the marketplace, and then by that time, especially if you get started right now in the very, very beginning, you might have your lot on the Caymans, which is, we didn't talk much about it here tonight, but Doobly's giving anybody that's a VP gets
Senior,
a lot
yeah.
in the Caymans.
Sorry, yeah,
And,
yeah.
I'm going to be a VP this month by hook or by crook, so I'll have my plot of dirt and on Grand Cayman, and then as you hit the highest rank here, which you don't have to be, there's not somebody determining whether you're going to be promoted there. It's based on your efforts. When you hit SVP, they give you a 4,500 square foot house built on that lot, free and clear. So when I first heard about this, I thought, I don't know, is that achievable? It's achievable for everybody that's listening now. So whether you're the guy that's sitting in an airport watching us and listening to us on your cell phone, whether or not you're the mom that is just desperate to stay home with your kids, whether or not you're the individual that has struggled for years and years and years trying to figure out network marketing and trying to figure out how to conquer, you run out of friends and family, whether or not wherever you are right now, make a decision. There is probably a button on this page where you can choose to join our team right now. And I know that I didn't go through what it costs to get started, right?
Yeah,
So
and
let's
I
go
think
through that real quickly. Let's not
let's
spend
do
more
that.
than 2 seconds and get that done. Because that's one of the very first questions that I get. So guys, here's the deal. You go to the sign-up page. And here's what it looks like on a PC. You're at dooblynetwork.com. This is going to be a sign-up page. Whoever invited you to this this hangout has their own special link. I actually have mine loaded up here so that it has my information. Make sure that it has the information for the person that invited you here. There are various ways to get started here. Again, this is a business, so it will require some investment on your part, not just of time. You can choose to get started for $12,000. That's not something that I would recommend for anybody here, right? If you own a business already, for example, I used the casino example. If you own a business already that you feel would benefit from the partner program, I know that we've had a number of people on our team get started at the $6,000 level. The advantage of the $6,000 level is you get a partner program and you can sell it to yourself, right? You can basically get it for free. Here's the sweet part. Almost 99% of the people that have gotten started here have gotten started for $24.75. And what that does for you, the very first thing it does for you, it allows you to be involved in all 3 rotators, right? We talked about customers, business builders for your team.
Are you showing something or writing something? It's not showing.
Yes, I am. So hold on. Thank you for letting me know.
Sure.
You cannot see that?
No. So you were pointing at the 2475. Maybe point to that again.
Okay.
While you're setting that up, do you think I can be on Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous someday?
I definitely know you can. So what this does, if you can't see my writing, this allows you to be on all 3. Let me go back to my little, and pardon me, guys, because my writing with a cursor, with a mouse, sucks. So 3 rotators. Remember we talked about We talked about customer rotator, business builder rotator, and partner rotator. So you have these people dumped into your business in payment, so to speak, for your work for the team. It also gives you 2 times commission, so you come in at a higher commission level. It also gives you a title called team leader, so you're accelerated as a team leader.
You're not
Title.
sharing something again, are you?
I am.
Okay, it's
If you
still
cannot
it's still
see
just
it.
on that one screen. Maybe go back to screen share and pick the proper screen again.
All right, I will do it again. Let's see
Our
if we can
attempt at
make this
keeping this
happen.
short has failed, I think.
I know. Well, no, we always try to go less than an hour. We never have been able to do that. All right, can you see that now?
I see the sign up page.
Okay, so you cannot see my writing on the screen.
Yeah, so maybe you can just highlight the numbers, but we see right
Yeah.
where your cursor is, 2475.
Okay, so here, $12,000. I wouldn't do that. We've got a couple people that have started at 6. 2475, which is where my cursor is now, is the sweet spot where all of us, many of us, over 90% of us, at least on my team, have gotten started for 2479, 2475. It gets you all 3 rotators. It gets you double commissions. It gets you in a place where you are a team leader. You're called a team leader. It's a shortcut to sales director, and you're $1 million, right? And it also gets you more vouchers, etc. So again, I'm sorry I didn't do that before I call to action. Your call to action today, guys, is really simply to get back. Well, I have writing all over my face, so hold on a second. To get back, if there's not a button on the page that you're looking at right now, get back to the person that invited you, and they're going to get you the link to get started. If there's a getting started link somewhere under where my face is, press that button, begin your career here. This is your time. This is your time to make a big move, and it's your time not just to make a big move in your own life, but make a big move with a team of individuals that are going to help you make that big move, and we're all going to make it together. Tracy, it's been my absolute pleasure to be here with you tonight. It's been my pleasure for all of you. I promised myself that I would do this in 45 minutes, and we still didn't do it.
It's never been done. It's the challenge that will go. That's the one record we won't break, that WUKAR will not be able to break.
Probably not. It just seems to be there's too much juicy information, and it's important for all of us that you get all of the information that you require to make a decision, and an intelligent decision, to get you from where you are right now to where you want to be. And this is the way to do it. So click the button underneath my page, get back to the person underneath my face, get back to the person that invited you here, whatever you need to do, get whatever remaining questions you have, and get yourself started, because we're here to help you. We are not successful unless you're successful too. So it's been my pleasure to be here with you this evening, guys. Go and make a great one. Tracy, you are a rock star, and thank you for being you.
And yeah, give one of those kisses like on the dating game.
Oh my gosh, we're dating ourselves. Bye, everybody. Thank you. Be awesome.
Thank you so much.